Yo, what's the word? What's the word? What's going on out there, man? Just cleaning up the money mobile. You know, we got to keep this thing tight, man. It's the money maker right here. We got to take care of the money mobile. My bad, you guys. I'm wrapping it up right now, man. I want to talk about this Roadie app. Just got to get a money mobile some quality time, man. I ain't washed this thing down since probably wintertime sometime, if not before that. So gotta get this thing a good cleaning real quick. What's going on out there? What's going on with the people? Y'all can see me, y'all can hear me good. It is hot out here. I'm sweating crazy. That's some good old ice water though. You guys know I be out here rocking, doing this good old gig work and all that. I want to talk about the Roadie app. It's been a week since I started using the Roadie app, man, and oh yeah, it's definitely a go for me. It's definitely a go. I'm gonna talk about it in a minute. Let me just wrap up this cleaning, man. I need a few more minutes into this thing. Take it through the car wash too. These windows was filthy. Why y'all ain't be telling me that, man? Why y'all ain't be telling me the car was so filthy, man? Windows look crazy. I be trying to film videos in a money mobile. Can't be filming with it looking all crazy. Let me just sit this phone holder on me. What's up, man? I hope y'all all out there doing good. It's a beautiful day. We up and highly motivated. I'm actually taking the day off of work. You know, drop the family all off, got everybody out my way and said, you know what, I'm gonna take a well-deserved day off, man. Spend some time just getting my stuff in order. You know, I was just at home doing a lot of editing, getting my footage together, and I decided to come out and finally start the detail process on this money mobile right here, man. You know, got to keep this thing clean, making a lot of deliveries out this thing every day, as well as transporting the family in this vehicle. So you got to keep it clean, right? Get things organized a bit. What's good? What's good, bro? What's the word, man? How you doing today? You know, organizing the back of the space. We've been utilizing the space, man. I'm telling you, this $1,000 vehicle right here, man. One of the better investments I've ever made in my life. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. You know, it's like I invested into myself with $1,000. Now I ain't gotta worry about punching nobody clock, man. Being told when to come and go and all that, man. I'm out here making my own means on my own, you know, just utilizing the space. And it's up the lines of what I was already doing with the box trucking, you know what I mean? DOORDASH and Uber Eats, Roadie, all that stuff is no different than box trucking, cargo van, CDL, whatever you want to call it, man. We just hauling, making deliveries, you know? Keeping track of the rate per miles and all that good stuff. And I gotta clean these back windows somehow. I had to get in, shut the door. It's blazing out here, man. Super hot today. Sweating my butt off. But we making it happen, man. We up grinding. What's up with you guys out there? Blessed. Yeah, that's right, man. It's a blessing to be here. As long as you know it, you already winning then, bro. You know the vibes. Life is rough. But we ain't gonna sit around and complain about it. We're just happy to be here, man. We're just happy to be here. Somebody out there wasn't as fortunate as us. You know what I mean? People losing their lives left and right. I tell you, if you guys got kids out there, man, y'all know how I go with these back seats, man. You find all type of things, man. I'm finding gum stuck to carpets and craziness, man, messing with these kiddos. You know, I be such a hustling, bustling every day that I rarely ever stop and take a minute to get things in order. So today was the perfect day. I don't think I'm gonna go out and do any orders today, man. I noticed with the Roadie app, they be having a lot of bigger orders that'll fill the van right on up. So I wanted to get that space nice and clear back there, make room to keep the dolly on there just in case I gotta put the dolly to use, you know. I looked into the Roadie policy and I seen that we're not required to touch the freight. So in all reality, I don't gotta touch anything, but I can, like at my own discretion, help out if I want to. So I've been helping out, man. You know, I help out a lot. I don't mind. I actually enjoy helping out stuff like that. All right, but I'm about to wrap this car wash up. Let me close this stuff up, pack up, man, so we can chop it up. I want to talk about this Roadie app. See if any of you guys out there in tune with it and how it's been working out for me. Just a second here, man. I got stuff all over the place. Baby seats. Yeah, packed the dolly up in here, man. I had to go in my shed and find. I knew I had one back there, so that's been coming in handy, man. I already put that to use yesterday. From Home Depot, I delivered a toilet to a customer. You know, I got all my extra Walmart bags when I'm doing those Walmart orders. You know what I mean? Just keeping things in order, man, because I got some tie down rope, you know, just in case I need some rope. How you stay so positive all the time, bro? That's a good question, man. You know what my answer to that is, bro? Through the grace of God, man. Through the grace of God, man. Hold up. I gotta look at you when I say that, man. It's through the grace of God, man. It couldn't be no other way, man. All the things that I've been through, you know. I done hit rock bottom quite a few times in my life. And it's like, every time I fell, man, I just came back stronger with a vengeance, man. And it's just life has a funny way of just working itself out. And for some reason, everything happens for a reason, man. So it's like I don't question it. I just go along with the flow. You know, it's easier said than done. I can admit that, man. I definitely be going through the motions, bro. I definitely go through the motions. A lot of times I don't be feeling like myself, man. I feel like I lost track of the person that I once was, man. But you know, that's the story of almost everybody you hear these days, man. Life is tough. You know, we in a whole different era with all the social media, and family is not as tight knit anymore. So, you know, I don't know. It's a great question, bro. I appreciate you for noticing my positive aura, man. I really appreciate that, because that's all I try to spread out there, man. Because Lord knows the world needs more of it, you know. But let me tap into these comments real quick. I gotta recover my Roadie. Going to start back doing those in Uber. I just DoorDash right now. No doubt, bro. No doubt, man. Get back into it. I ain't gonna hold you, man. The key to this world out here, this gig work life, man, it's multi-apping. You know, I noticed that, man. I was explaining it to the wife the other day. She was like, you know, she came along with me for like, you know, just like an afternoon worth of work. And she was pop, just riding in the passenger seat, not helping her nothing. And she was like, yo, I don't know how you do this every day, all day. Traveling back and forth and driving, you know, to each his own. She a nurse, so she like to just sit stagnant. But I'm explaining it to her like, yo, I grew up living this type of lifestyle anyway. I used to do this is all I used to do all my life, illegally though. You're ringing 100 times a day, and you know, I'm just hustling and bustling all day, all night, just going to get it every time my phone rings. So that's the lifestyle I was leading for a long time, and it's just that same hustle mentality. But it's just an illegal aspect now. You know what I mean? That's why I feel so good and prideful about it, because, you know, I'm a taxpayer that I once was risking it all for, man. My life on the line, my family's life on the line, and so much more. at stake, you know, for pennies, when, you know, you could be out here on a much stronger foundation. You know what I mean? I wish I could preach this to you know, if I had a choice, man. I was thinking about that earlier. If I had it my way, man, and I could pick who I want to view my content on this YouTube channel, it would be all these young dudes out here, man. These young, wild, gang banging, drill rapping, hustling. You know what I mean? 13, 14, 15 years old, man, because I know what it's like to be in their shoes. Man, we once was in those shoes. And if we had the opportunities that we have now, there's so many ways to get a dollar. It was always 1,000,001 ways to make a dollar, but once upon a time, all the knowledge wasn't at our fingertips, man. So now we got these headphones in our possession. She's making some decent money. And I be out here matching her extensive criminal history. Like, you know, it's so much more odds stacked against me, man. And obviously I got to put in a whole lot more work to match what she makes. But it's still just the thought of the opportunities that's out here. You know what I mean? I went and purchased this $1,000 vehicle. Purchased this $1,000 vehicle, man, and make well over $1,000 every week now. You know what I mean? So I wish I could, you know, I wish I could just let the young dudes know, man, before they fall a victim to another lifestyle and put it all on the line of this beautiful life that we only got once to live. Let them know, man, there's different ways out here, you know? There's different ways out here. That done got me just rambling off. Hopefully I ain't just rambling a bunch of crap, man, but everything I say is from the heart, man. But I'm gonna get up, let me wrap this, put this stuff back in the van, so let you guys know how my first week of it's the Life of Quan channel, where, you know what it means, is aiming for success at a high. Alright, get my shit back on. My water. It ain't been easy riding this thing right now, man. It's 92 degrees, or almost 100 degrees out here. I don't got no AC. Don't got no AC in here. I ain't find that out until just recently. I bought this van like back at the end of last summer. So when the AC wasn't really needed. So I had it all through the winter time, just rolling it out. Once the weather started to break, I went to crank that thing on. I'm like, oh man, AC ain't working. I can't complain though. Like I said, I paid $1,000 for it. So I'm gonna try to grind it out through the get through the winter, and it's a goal of mine, man. I really wanted to get into that, man. I just don't know